Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will explain what climate change is and its effects on world. Keep watching it till end, and please subscribe to my channel. Climate change refers to long-term shifts and alterations in the Earth's climate patterns and systems. It is primarily caused by human activities, specifically the emission of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. These gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, trap heat from the sun, leading to a phenomenon known as the greenhouse effect. The Industrial Revolution marked a significant shift in human activities with the widespread adoption of industrial processes, the burning of fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas, and the rapid growth of industries and urbanization. These activities released large amounts of greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, leading to an increase in atmospheric concentrations. This global warming has numerous far-reaching consequences and impacts on the Earth's ecosystems, weather patterns, and human societies. Climate change leads to a wide range of effects, including rising global temperatures, melting polar ice caps and glaciers, rising sea levels, more frequent and severe extreme weather events, such as hurricanes, droughts, and heat waves, altered precipitation patterns, shifts in ecosystems and habitats, and the disruption of agricultural practices and food security. Here are some examples of countries and regions that have been affected by climate change. Small island developing states. Countries such as the Maldives, Tuvalu, and the Marshall Islands are particularly vulnerable to sea level rise. They face the risk of losing land, coastal erosion, saltwater intrusion, and the potential displacement of their populations. Arctic countries. Arctic regions, including Canada, Russia, Norway, and Greenland, have experienced significant warming, resulting in the melting of polar ice caps, thawing permafrost, and changes in ecosystems that impact indigenous communities and wildlife. African countries. Various countries in Africa face climate-related challenges, including increased droughts, desertification, and water scarcity. Countries like Kenya, Ethiopia, and Somalia have experienced severe droughts, affecting agriculture, food security, and human livelihoods. Asian countries. Many countries in Asia are prone to climate-related risks. Bangladesh is vulnerable to sea level rise and cyclones, while countries like India and Pakistan face challenges such as heat waves, changing monsoon patterns, and glacial melt in the Himalayas. Low-lying coastal countries. Countries with extensive coastal areas, such as the Netherlands, Vietnam, and the United States, particularly vulnerable areas like Florida and Louisiana, face the risk of coastal flooding due to sea level rise and storm surges. Pacific Island countries. Apart from small island states, countries in the Pacific like Fiji, Papua New Guinea, and Vanuatu are experiencing climate impacts like sea level rise, coral bleaching, and intensified cyclones. Based on historical data and overall emissions, here are 5 countries that have traditionally had significant carbon footprints. China. As the world's most populous country and a major global industrial and manufacturing hub, China has consistently been one of the largest emitters of greenhouse gases. Its heavy reliance on coal for energy production and rapid economic growth has contributed to its substantial carbon footprint. United States. Historically, the United States has had one of the highest carbon footprints due to its large economy, energy consumption, and reliance on fossil fuels. While efforts have been made to reduce emissions in recent years, the United States remains a significant contributor to global greenhouse gas emissions. India, with a rapidly growing population and increasing energy demands, India's carbon footprint has been on the rise. The country heavily relies on coal for electricity generation, and its industrial sector plays a significant role in emissions. India has been making efforts to increase renewable energy capacity to mitigate its carbon footprint. Russia, as a major producer and exporter of fossil fuels, particularly oil and natural gas, Russia has a significant carbon footprint. The country's energy sector, industrial activities, and transportation contribute to its emissions. However, Russia's per capita emissions are relatively lower compared to some other countries due to its smaller population size. Japan. Japan is among the countries with high carbon footprints due to its industrialized economy and energy consumption. While Japan has made efforts to transition to cleaner energy sources and improve energy efficiency, it still heavily relies on fossil fuels, especially after the Fukushima nuclear disaster, which led to the shutdown of nuclear power plant. World will end before its end, due to climate change, and its consequences are inevitable. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel. See you in next